want, but the Paralympic champion, women's 200 metres T37. Yanis Floor is the Paralympic and world champion in the men's 400 metres T62. And then we look down, men's 800 metres T54. Luke Bailey is back in the Australian after a crash in the semi-final. He'll be competing in that final. Jujia, the world and Paralympic champion in the women's 100 metres T35. Marlene van Ganswinkel, silver in the 100 metres, goes in the 200 T64 category. And we rounded off the men's 200 metres T64. No Sherman Geety, the Paralympic champion. No Maxwell Manu, the world champion. It is going to be a very open race, that one. Jessica Strayer, 38. That's where it'll get underway when we start the
We've seen such an incredible evolution when it comes to parasport. And I've always said it requires three different things. And one of them is we need to have media interest. The second thing is that we need to have really, really great funding. We need to have great sponsors. But the third thing you have to have is athletes doing awesome things that are going to bring out these crowds and just to help expand people's imaginations of what's possible. And this has happened across the board at these champs. We're going to see it again in Paris, and this sport is just going to keep taking off. And we have had some great crowds watching the live streams. I also know for a fact that Tara Davis-Woodall was watching. She was watching when Michael Brannigan won the gold for the 1500 meters, and I suspect she's also going to be watching, as she may have some interest in the men's T64 400 meters that's going to be going on. The point is, the message is getting out. Parasports is awesome, and it's just going to keep getting better.
Absolutely. Well said, and couldn't agree with you any more than what you mentioned there. Is absolutely brilliant. I'll tell you what's been brilliant. It's been the school children who have been in here for the morning sessions especially, and the way that the local prefecture have worked with the championships and how it's been put on has been wonderful to see that cooperation between people. We've seen it's been put back a couple of times. We were due to be here in 2021. Then it was due to be last year. It went to Paris instead, and we're here now. And the way the Japanese people have dealt with it, with the disappointment, and the way they put everything in to working towards what has been superb here, has been absolutely splendid to see. I can't fault anything that's been done. It has been wonderful to be a part of. It's a shame it's coming to an end. The party has to end sometime. It's going to end this evening after session 18, but there are going to be 18 gold medals, and I can guarantee you that there'll be more records broken this evening. Of that, I have no doubt whatsoever. Now, we're just waiting here for the opening event of the evening to get underway. It is going to be the women's discus throw F38. That there, of course, though, is not the women's discus throw F38. That there is the men's shot put F33. That's a seeded category 1. And that is Bo Qing of China, who's just warming up at the moment. We'll get the athletes presented to everyone in a moment or two's time. There are 8 going in that one in the women's discus throw F38. There are 9 set to go in that. 4 field events set for the evening session. And this will be the first to get underway, the women's discus throw F38.
And this is going to be a very exciting event. We have 2 world records holders in this event. I'll explain why that is in a moment. We have someone who's going to be hurdling off for a 400-meter final later. A bit of an unusual way to warm up for a 400 with a discus throw. Lots of excitement to come in this one. And this is our starting lineup. 9 women to go in this field. We will be losing 1 after the 3rd round, as only 8 will be able to take those final 3 throws. Simone Kruger is one of the world record holders. You can see there a season's best of 38.05. She holds a world record for the F38. But throwing first in this order will be Li Yingli of China. This is the really exciting part where all those nerves start coming together, because this competition is about to get starting. Li of China will throw first. Now, this is a very versatile athlete. She has won gold in the 200 meters at these World Championships back in 2015 and already picked up gold in the shot put here. Ivana Perkic of Croatia. She finished 8th in this event last year. The 18-year-old from Colombia, Maria Henao Sanchez. This is her World Champs debut, and she's already picked up a top 5 finish in the shot put. Rosa Castro of Mexico. She took the bronze medal on her Paralympic debut in Tokyo. Now, Mina of China, she has 15 World Championship medals in total, 10 of them gold, 6 Paralympic gold. She is running out of storage room. Samantha Schmidt of Australia, 6th in Tokyo, 5th in Paris last year. Kati Hurtado, this is our athlete who's going to be, we're going to see her again in the 400-meter final. Let's hope she saves some energy for that. Simone Kruger. This is our world record holder and our defending champion from last year at just 19 years of age. Zayamara Salzariega Hernandez, also making her World Championship debut. She's already competed in the long jump where she finished 5th. It's already been a fantastic meet for Salzariega. Bit of a fist pump to get started. Well, fist pumps all around. Some wonderful camaraderie in the field events.
Was it ever like this when you were competing? Did this happen beforehand, or were you eyeing people up?
You know, it was a bit of both. We saw Fleur Zhang compete earlier, and we would always have a lot of fun. And I will never forget the kindness